Hi, Jesus. Thank you, Mom.
Hi guys, welcome back to another countryside vlog. My name is Haoma_KE. And so let's go to the farm and harvest some groundnuts that have been staying on the farm for the last 1 month that I was supposed to harvest. And if you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video, and also do not forget to put that notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you're the first one to know.
Hi, Jesus. Hi.
And I just encountered a black snake. Nowadays, I always handle snakes here because the first time I handled a snake, it was so scary, but I'm still scared of the snakes. And the reason why our farm is bushy is because we have been receiving a lot of rain, and also our farm manager is not around. So I just want to harvest the groundnuts because they have been some have started germinating again. So if I leave them any longer, they are going to germinate all of them. So I have been harvesting the groundnuts in phases, and also giving them to my family members who have been visiting us during Christmas. And so the remaining ones, I'm just going to harvest them and then dry them. Then we are going to use them for during our breakfast and also preparing porridge. So the groundnuts did not do so well, and maybe because of, not even maybe, it is because of the lack of rain during flowering. So the moment they started flowering, and have been saying this for some time in my videos, my previous videos. So anytime any crop flowers, it needs a lot of water. So for groundnuts, when it was flowering during mid-November, there was no rain, completely no rain. So the little that we have gotten is just the ones that managed to flower before or beginning of November. And we have started mulching our vegetables again. So that's what my son is doing. And the good thing about mulching, and that is something that I've been talking through my channel every single time, it helps in retaining moisture. And also it when the mulch rots, that's compost manure. So that's just one of the advantages and the best advantages of mulching your crops. So some of my subscribers had requested me to uh, sell for them some groundnuts, but unfortunately this year I did not plant a lot of groundnuts like last year. So I'm unable to even sell. So the ones that I'm able to harvest are just the ones that we are going to consume. And this year also, 2026, it means I'm going to buy some also for myself. And the reason why I'm using a djembe and a fork djembe is that because if you just uproot with your hands, and it means some of the groundnuts will remain on the ground, and I want to avoid that, because the other time I harvested with just my hands with uprooting, and most of the groundnuts remained on the ground, and that means they will start germinating again, and this is not the right time to plant groundnuts for us here, because it is very dry. But soon I'm going to install some solar powered water pump, so it will be easier for me to irrigate majority of my vegetables and even some of the crops that I'm planning to plant. So I just wanted to show my son how to spread the leaves so that they'll be fully spread here on the kales, so that it will be easier for him. And I think he's done. He has only one round and then he'll be done. Also me, I am done planting, uprooting the groundnuts, so it's time now to just take them to the front part of the house so that the kids can help me out, because they are soon opening. They'll be opening on Monday, but so they'll not be around, so it is just time to take advantage of them being at home right now, and I removed the groundnuts from the main plant. So after I'm done here, I'm going to harvest some few vegetables that we are going to use for lunch, and some we are going to use for supper. So here I not fully, but I depend on my farm for groceries. So most of the time, some things like carrots, ginger, garlic, turmeric, and vegetables, just the indigenous vegetables, I plant here in my farm. And that's just the beauty about doing gardening and kitchen garden, having your kitchen garden and exploring and planting different types of vegetables. So I still have some carrots here that I'm enjoying, and these are just the normal carrots that we have here that I planted like 3 months ago. So carrots take around 3 months so that you can start harvesting. When it is very rainy or you have watered your carrots well and manured them well, they'll become very big. So this time round I planted during the second season of our weather pattern, or the third season I would say so. So I planted them in November. So right now they are not very big, but at least I can get a few carrots from them. And I'm going to also harvest some spring onions. I love spring onions in my food because today I'm preparing githeri. Githeri is just a mixture of maize and beans. So I need the spring onions and some carrots and some bell peppers, and then I will go and prepare some lunch. I'm also checking on our red onions. They have started maturing, so I'm going to uproot just a few because I need just a few. I'm going to let the others to stay a little bit in the farm so that they thicken also, and they're not as big as our first round of harvesting because of the rains. But at least for red onions, you are able to get something from them. After I think 3 months, you can start harvesting. My son harvested some fresh maize for me because we need them for breakfast tomorrow. And some also I'm going to be harvesting more so that I retain the fresh maize. So I'll harvest and preserve them in the freezer, and cook them and preserve them in the freezer so that I can have fresh maize for breakfast, and also some for githeri for a longer time, because the maize will start drying and will soon not have fresh maize in the farm, and also in the markets will not be having a lot of fresh maize, so they will be expensive. So I've just taken advantage. I'm going to take advantage of that and harvest as many as I can, a fresh maize, so that I can store them. So I want to prepare lunch first, as the kids will be on the other side, front part of the house, and removing the groundnuts for me. So let me prepare lunch. So lunch we are taking some githeri. Githeri, as I said earlier, is a mixture of maize and beans. Is a local delicacy here in Kenya. So, and I grew up also taking githeri a lot. So it is something that I love preparing. And so I just want to prepare the vegetables that I'm going to use, the onions, the tomatoes, the carrots, and then start cooking. And I'm going to put salt in my turmeric, ginger and garlic just to ease and fasten their pounding process. That's something that I learned from one of my subscribers, and it works like magic. So if you want to pound your ginger, garlic and turmeric all together very fast, just add some little salt, and always remember that you added salt, so that when you add salt in your food, you do not add a lot of salt. I am going to let our githeri cook just a little bit, add some little water with some roiko. Roiko is just a Kenyan spice, very nice. It has a combination of almost all the spices, and then let it cook a little bit, and then I'm going to serve my food, and also serve for the kids, because they've been helping out with the farm today, and so they are very tired. So I'm going to serve all for us, then take our food, and then we're going to finish up with all the garden work, and then take some rest for the day. We are still enjoying some avocado on the tree, and the beauty about the avocado trees that we have here, they are always we always have some from any of the trees. So there's one tree that is still producing some avocado, so we are still enjoying, because I also during the holidays I gifted out to so many of my family and friends. So we still have some. I'm going to take it with our githeri, take with githeri, and then finish up with the removing of the groundnuts. We are done taking our lunch. It was so delicious, and I had missed taking Githeri for some time now, because it has been the holidays and eating very nice foods. And January is when here in Kenya we say it has 42 days. So it's time to start eating healthy again. I need to lose some weight. I've added a lot of weight during the holidays. So I am going to help out the kids to finish up just a little bit. They did a lot of most of the work. So we are just finishing up with just some little bit, and then throw the rest of the things to the farm for mulching. And that will be it for us today. So thank you so much for watching. And if you have watched this video till the end, thank you so much. Thank you for always supporting my channel, coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate. I do not take it for granted that you're always here to just stay here and watch my videos. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.